So today we are going to be talking about 3 ways to get out of business funk. Now, as we know, sometimes, when it hits a little bit of a slow time and the summer, and again, this is one thing I really quickly want to say, that June and July historically are slow months. Like, it's exactly the same for a lot of handmade business owners and creative business owners, whether you're on Etsy, website, brick and mortar store, it is a slow time of year. So that's the very first thing that I really wanted to say to you guys. So Bella Ceramics says hand painted ceramics, amazing. That is awesome. Boo and Lil says I can hear and see you, amazing. Hello Piper's Place, hello. So again, if you're just hopping on, let me know what it is that you sell and why. So the other thing that I wanted to let you guys know is that it's totally okay to be in a business funk. And now, one thing that I'd love for you guys to just assess, if right now you are feeling like you are in a little bit of a funk, very kind of flat and very meh about your business, I want you to kind of ask yourself this question. If sales are slow, or views are slow, or your social media isn't growing, or whatever it is that's kind of bothering you right now, if that thing wasn't a thing, would you still be a business funk? All right, that's one question that I really want you guys to ask yourselves. And the reason being is that sometimes we can think that everything is just going down the crapper, to be quite frank, because of this one little thing that's not quite working in our business. And I'd love for you to just identify whether you're in a funk because of that, or you're in a funk because it's genuinely time to pivot and change. Okay, so let me know. Wire wrap jewelry because I love crystals, amazing, it's awesome. So let me know what it is that you sell and why. Let me have a look. Hola from Marbella, nothing in. I even took your book with me. Oh, amazing, Becky. Have a fantastic hashtag teacher's pet. I love that. Have a fantastic time. Like just take some time off. But I hope you're having the most fabulous time. Love that. So again, like, I really want you guys to just identify whether you are in a business funk because of, again, this one quite going your way, or whether it is genuinely time to pivot and change. And if you're saying, you know what, Steph, like, I am in a business because I think that my orders are slow, or I think that my social media isn't growing, or my ads aren't really working, or something is bothering me within my business, and that is the first port of call. The first goal is to completely detach your business success to how you feel. I know it's hard because as makers, whether you sell on Etsy or your own website, it doesn't matter. We are so super close to our craft, and sometimes that is to the point of, really whatever our business is doing, our emotions kind of mirror. Let me know, do you guys resonate with that? Like, do you, when you're having a bad day, do you kind of feel like really rubbish, down in the dumps? Let me know. Hello, Under the Eye, Carrie Barry, hello. Petal and Line Designs, hello. Fresh and Bare Skincare, oh, we've got a skincare brand joining us. Tales from Whispers Wood, hello. Let me know and why, that'd be awesome. So Ella, hey, hi. We sell wax melt gift boxes. I've always been obsessed with home fragrance, and I wanted to create longer that are presented beautifully to make people feel loved. Love that. Awesome. That is amazing. Like, I love wax melts. Rocking Filter, hello. How are you doing? So I want you guys to be honest and give me like a thumbs up, give me some love, like whether or not, if something is not going right in your business, whether that affects your kind of mood and how you feel in your business overall. So if someone was to ask you, how do you feel about your business when sales, or, whatever that thing is going well, would you be giving a completely different answer, that versus if things weren't going so well? Let me know, because that is always a kind of warning sign that we are really just attaching our own self-worth to our business success. Okay, and that is the very first thing to kind of just get rid of. Okay, so we're going to be talking about 3 ways to get out of a business funk. So a business funk can be a business funk can be feeling like you're out of alignment. And this is very timely, because if you've been watching on Instagram, go and watch my stories, because seriously, like, I have been in a bit of a business funk. I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. But actually, when you reframe things, I'm just going to share like three tips that have really helped me. When you start to kind of realign and change your perception of, that does really, really help. Hello, Awaladoon. Hello, Rocking Star, Rocking Horse. Hello. Amazing. So, the first thing that I would love for you guys to do if you are in a business funk, okay, and again, let me know in the comments, like, have you been feeling a little bit flat, a little bit meh? Let me know. Hello, hi Stokes. Hello. The very first thing is to have some quiet time with no distractions. That is the very first thing. Trisha says, Cooey, hello, Trisha, how are you? Love that, love that. So the very first thing is to have some quiet time without any distractions. Listen, I don't have to tell you guys, because you guys are business owners, you get it. You are on like your phone or the internet a lot of the time. But one thing that I would really love for you guys to just consider is that the reason why we don't pro things that, or feelings that are going on for us in our business, is because we are so distracted. Okay. So the minute we kind of get some time to sit down and really think about it, we then start to, kind of get distracted. Okay. Our phones are always with us, right? They are always, unless you like lock it in a box, they are always there. So like a good example of this is earlier on my Insta stories, I was here with my little notebook and my pen, and I cannot, a 5-minute job or a 10-minute job took me like an hour because I was constantly being distracted. And every single time I was, coming in to like, right, okay, I'm going to sit, I'm going to plan, my phone would go off. Okay. Not only that, but we are always distracted by our competitors if we're like following them on Instagram, Facebook. We're just always being bombarded with these messages that are ultimately just distracting us from our purpose and what we should be thinking about. Okay. So have some quiet time with absolutely no distractions. Put your phone away, like, in a different room, put it under your pillow, like lock it in a box, do whatever you have to do to just make sure that you have some quiet time with nothing distracting you, so that you can is going on in your head and in your business. Because again, like, we don't want to call it a business funk if perhaps it's not. It might just be something else that's just bothering you, right? Winding Path Calligraphy, hello. The Orchid Craft Room, hi Tamsin, hello. Awesome. So the second is learn a new skill. I know that sounds really, really weird, but something that has really worked for me is actually just learning something new. It's the creativity and the creative juices just flowing, right? Like, it's just something that always tends to just really help create a bit of space between your craft and what it is that you do. Tamsin says, morning, Steph. Hello. Can you guys on Instagram still hear me? A bit funny. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Let me know on Instagram, because obviously on here I have my mic. So yeah, learn a new something new is really going to kind of get the creative juices flowing, and it's going to kind of enable you to be creative, which we are all creative people. That's why we're here. And it's going to just some breathing room, and it's going to kind of like get the juices flowing. Yes, we can, says Luna and Leaf. Awesome. Boo and Lil, yes, loud and clear. Okay, awesome. It just did like a weird thing, and I was like, oh god, I hope I'm not like gone. So yeah, you could, just for the sake of creating, and again, this is one thing that a lot of my one-to-one clients do. Sometimes, like, we're doing so much work with one-to-one with me that it just gets to the point where they're like, wow, like, I just need to step back. And it's like, right, okay, create just for creating's sake. And this also, if you're feeling like you're in a bit of a funk, is that just do something new, do something creative, learn a new skill, go to a new place, whatever it is for you, just do it, because it really helps. So one thing that I did over this weekend was that I just went on a impromptu spa weekend. like just went. It was originally supposed to be a hen do. The hen was ill, unfortunately, bless her. So we just went on a really impromptu hen do. Normally I wouldn't kind of do that. I'd be like a real planner and like, right, I need to schedule, but I just went. It was the best thing ever because it allowed me to kind of shake and I did something new. I did something completely outside of my quote unquote comfort zone, and it really worked. And I came back today with all of these ideas. So I truly believe that shaking and getting yourself out of your comfort zone, because again, like we have these little head gremlins that are just like, come back to your comfort zone, like stay here because you're safe here, you're alive, you're okay here. Whereas when you just push the boundaries, you're going to kind of again like really just shake a few things loose that perhaps you were in a certain way, or you were looking at the wrong way. Let me have a little look. Trisha, that was me with my 10-minute Insta post this morning. It took ages. It's just honestly, I have to use a social media scheduler because I just find it really hard to be on social media and not be sucked into it. I completely get that. Hello, Facebook user. Hello. And the Awkward Craft Room. I have a habit of filling notebooks with ideas and feeling overwhelmed with things. Yes, this is a classic thing that creatives do. I am exactly the same. Like this notebook here is literally filled to the brim with just things and stuff and ideas. And I mean, let's be real, we overwhelm ourselves, don't we? Overwhelm ourselves thinking that we should be doing all these things when in reality we just need to focus on one thing, tick that off first, and then move on, and then tick that off. Because the thing is, if we have like 100% of ourselves, if we're giving like 1% to this, 2% to that, 3% to this, it's just, you're just going to spread yourself so super thin. Let me know if you're just joining. Hello. So the first one, again, just to recap for those who are just joining, have some quiet time with distractions, phones, social media, done, out, get it out of your space, and just have some time just to be bored, essentially. Think, ruminate over things, just be bored, make yourself be bored. It's a thing that we just no longer do now. We are no longer bored. Make yourself bored. Number 2 is to learn a new skill, do something different, push yourself outside of your comfort zone, and just shake yourself up. Like just shake things up, do something that you wouldn't ordinarily do, and just really try to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. The third thing is realign with your goals. Okay, and that sounds really cliche, and probably everyone says this, but just hear me out. Realign with your goals, but focusing on the money you want to make, the amount of orders you want to do, all of these number goals. Maybe instead focus on how you feel. This is something that we did in the last Flourish event that we did. Instead of like, I mean, obviously we did talk about goals heavily, about order numbers and revenue and all that good stuff. But something else that we did was that we really kind of focused on what we wanted to feel with our business goals. Okay, and let me know in the comments if you reached your goal, or you achieved picture of image that's in your mind's eye. How would you feel? Okay, because actually something that might surprise you, and it did surprise me, was when I kind of wrote all this down and I was like, right, I want to feel freedom, I want to feel this, I want to feel that. I actually looked at where I was at now and I realized I'm already feeling those things. So in a weird way, I'd actually already achieved my goal, and that all came from a reframe. So if you're like in a bit of a business funk and you're thinking, well, yeah, I'm not really doing the orders that I want to do, and I'm not getting to this number goal, reframe. How are you feeling like about what you've achieved thus far? You might have actually found out that you have probably already achieved the way that you want to, when it gets to your goal. So just to recap, the first one is have some quiet time with no distractions, no social media, no phone, be bored. The second one is to learn a new skill, shake things up, get yourself out of your comfort zone. And the third thing is to realign with your goals, but focus on how you want to feel and how you feel now. So guys, I really hope I really hope was helpful for you. Let me know in the comments, are you in a business funk? Has these things helped you? Are you going to try any of these out? Because I would really love to know. Yes, it's just so super important to, whenever we're in a funk or we're feeling a little bit flat or a little bit meh, it's just something that won't be the end of the world. You may not have to re-pivot or rebrand, or, seriously, at this time of year, rebrands are on an absolute high because people are just crazy about their business and they're thinking, right, I'm driving myself crazy, I need to do something. 9 times out of 10, you don't need to do any of that massive stuff. You just need to pivot how you're thinking about things. So let me know, has that been helpful? Give me like a little thumbs up. Let me know. Next week there won't be a live. It's my wedding anniversary, so I'm actually away. But we will be back on the 4th of July with another cool little live that's going to kind of go along nicely with this. And we're going to be talking about pivoting in your business and when you know it's time pivot, whether it's a re-niche, a complete pivot, or whatever that looks like. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. To see all of your posts and tag me if you want to. Like, what are you doing? Are you feeling meh? Try these tips out. Are you feeling better? No. So for now, guys, I will catch you in the next live. Bye.